Namaskar. Welcome to Conversations with Rakesh. Here's today's question. Sir, you speak a lot about networking and collaboration, but I just don't know how to go about it. How do I start meeting people, networking with them, and then utilizing these networks for a better career? Networking is a very misunderstood word, and in today's conversation, I want to demystify this word. Networking doesn't mean going and meeting people. It's a lot different than that. So what I want you all to focus on are three different words. And then I'll give you some suggestions on how you can start networking so that it becomes something that you can use for your better career or making your life better. The first is that focus on the word called relationships. I think that's where it all starts. That how many relationships do you have? Now, relationships need one more word, which is very important for you to know, and that word is called trust. I think when people trust each other, relationships become stronger. And the third thing is a bank balance. So, if I were to now take your mind to a bank balance works on some simple philosophies that you need to put something in the bank. That something increases and you keep putting. The more you have something in the bank balance, the better it is for you and your life. So there are two more concepts on the bank balance. Sometimes we have a bank, but there is no balance, zero. And sometimes it can be a negative bank balance. You may have had a fight with someone. The relationship has gone down. You had some grudge, they had some grudge. And just like how a bank will penalize you for having a negative bank balance, this person will bite you someday. So now connect these three things into networking. That you need to start building relationships. And relationships are about trust. And then there is a trust balance you need to start putting with people. So if this number or the amount in this balance is high, that means there is good trust between the two of you, and you can leverage this by asking this person for a help. And this person will help you because they trust you. But please remember, once you take that help, the bank balance reduces, so you need to make it better and better. So keep putting more and more, and this is called networking. Networking is not just about meeting people, exchanging business cards. That is not networking. That is zero bank balance. From that day, you need to do something which is a bank balance you keep adding. And you need to give something to this bank balance. Start with respect, empathy, kindness. Then start looking at helping them. Maybe there are some favors you can give them. You have something, you give it to them. And the bank balance increases. But then when you are in a corporate world and in real life, there are relationships that are not very positive, fights, conflicts, misunderstandings, and this bank balance becomes negative. And if you have more such people in your life, I think you have a future problem to worry about because this is penalty. And my request is that make sure that bring this bank balance to at least zero, if not positive, but don't keep it negative. And we'll talk about it in a separate conversation. So let me now summarize. What is networking? Delete this word. Focus on the word called relationships and trust and the trust balance. Now, how do you start building trust with people? Start with giving a little bit of time, effort, conversations, emotion that they value. It could be just empathy. It could be appreciation. And these things add up. And if you have something to give, like let's say there's an opportunity you know about in a friend's company and this person is fitting, connect the two and make sure he gets the job. Now your bank balance is very, very high. If you have some expertise, feel free to give it to someone and help them. The bank balance increases. So keep doing that. And once your bank balances are fairly good, see how they use are helpful for you and take out something from it. Look at what they can offer and ask that I need this help. Can you connect me with this guy? And this person will use that contact, help you, and the bank balance will shrink a little bit. So make sure you put something back. If you have this thought process that life is not about networking, but life is about relationships, and relationships are built on trust, And just like how we focus on filling our banks, if we fill our trust bank and the balance increases, our career will be a lot more meaningful. Now, this requires time. So, my sincere request to all of you is that this is the right time to build trust balance with people. Everybody is going through a pandemic, everybody is down. Call them up, start your bank balances, ask them how are they doing, and don't give your story. Listen to them, let them vent out their frustrations, be there for them, and increase your relationships with people. Don't just ask on a phone call, "Arey yaar, can you get me this contact? I need a job." That's negative bank balance. You haven't even started the relationship और अभी तुमको job चाहिए. You know, the worst networking is when somebody calls me up, कि अरे I was thinking of you and I wanted to talk to you and I know कि ये झूठ बोल रहा है because अभी इसको कुछ चाहिए मेरे से. And I hate such people. And you also do. And you know who these people are in your networks. And you don't pick up their calls. And I hope you don't become like them. So call people, message them, don't impose yourself. Do it genuinely from your heart, like how you would do with your best friends and your family. And keep working on this bank balance. And I hope your bank balance becomes millions and billions of relationship points and trust points that you can use to have a great career. I must tell you that I've been fortunate to have excellent friends from my UG program, my PG program, my work cultures, my neighborhoods, my societies, my families. And I take time to meet them, and I should do better than what I am. But it is because of them that I have survived so far. School of Meaningful Experiences has survived only because of the bank balance my relationships had, and they are helping me grow, and it's reducing. So I must do something to keep it replenished and make it better. And that's the time I have to spend. So, step one, invest time in relationships. Step two, connect with people, call them up, email them. Step three, help them, give something. And giving is the first step of relationship. Taking is a step which reduces everything. So ask yourself, what can I give to the other person? And the more giving you become, the more relationships become stronger and the more networked and influential you become. And that's the path of a great leadership and a great career. Stay safe. Take care.
I am very excited to inform you that we're doing 3 batches of my 1-day in-person leadership program called Inspire. This program is a highly curated program which focuses on how you can use foundations of oratory, inspiring speeches, storytelling, engaging audiences, and become an inspirational speaker. Now, here are the dates. The first batch is happening in Chennai on 19th of July. Then we are doing another batch in Hyderabad, 26th of July. And last not least, Bangalore on 23rd of August. So hurry up. I look forward to seeing you in these cities and I look forward to learn with you. Stay safe.